Hey keepers, today we're taking a look at the full infield review of the Freccia Spectra. The Spectra comes equipped with 4mm of basic latex on a flat cut with non-removable finger saves. This is the first pair of gloves that I've ever received that it is a basic training pair of gloves meant mostly for a beginner goalkeeper or for a goalkeeper that's looking for a training pair of gloves, and that it has non-removable finger saves that are extremely rigid. Very strong, rigid finger saves that make it very hard to manipulate the glove. If you're a finger save keeper or if you're a beginning goalkeeper looking for strong finger saves, this is definitely the way to go. The Spectra also comes with a standard full latex backhand and a full latex wrist strap with a Velcro enclosure. As always, the most important thing for me when I'm wearing a pair of gloves is how comfortable they are on and off the soccer ball. I need to make sure that my gloves have a good fit and comfort so I feel comfortable when I'm actually controlling a soccer ball, when I'm catching a soccer ball, and that I'm not paying attention or readjusting my gloves too much while I'm waiting for the shot. You always want to make sure that the gloves are comfortable enough that you can focus on the game and that you're not focusing in on your gloves. You always want to focus on the shot that's coming in. On the first few days that I was using the Freccia Spectras, I had a lot of hard time getting used to the glove, mostly manipulating my fingers and being able to hold on to the soccer ball. This is mostly because the glove is a non-removable finger save glove with very long finger saves that go actually all the way down to the middle of your hand, probably to the middle of the back part of your hand, and that they don't have much manipulation. You can't move the gloves around too much, and that is something that I'm not used to, especially since I like to use roll finger cuts that have a lot of maneuverability and let me actually move my fingers around a lot. Because of this, I found myself dropping a lot more soccer balls and not being able to hold on to the ball. But once I did get used to the actual fit and comfort of the glove, I was able to actually hold on to a lot more soccer balls and make very nice, strong holds. That's only after a good long, maybe 2 to 3 days of just trying out the gloves and getting used to their actual shape and feel to make sure my hands can always hold the ball in a W formation. Because the Freccia Spectra is so rigid and that its finger saves are so long that it makes the body so hard to manipulate and move around, it gives you the best of both worlds when it comes to holding on to the soccer ball. If you have a hard time holding on to the soccer ball and you feel like the stronger shots are just going straight through your hands, these gloves are going to help you add that shot stopping power and that extra strength to hold a very hard shot and to hold it in place if you're having a hard time holding those shots. But if you like to manipulate your fingers, or if you get your hands on the wrong side of the soccer ball, you won't be able to actually move the glove around or actually slide your fingers up because the finger saves are so rigid, and there is a good chance that the ball can hit your gloves or hit the Spectras and bounce out of your hands, bounce over your head and into the goal. I had that happen once or twice because I didn't get a good correct hold on it and I wasn't able to get the finger saves on and around the soccer ball. And when it came down to grip, the basic latex wasn't that special. It didn't have great grip, and it didn't have anything that came out to me outright like it was amazing. The grip just got the job done, and that's what I expected on a pair of training gloves. A pair that was able to work in all situations and get just your minimal amount of grip on all soccer balls so that you can start training and that you can focus on your training session. So here we have our Freccia Spectras after about 2 weeks of intense training in all types of field, on grass fields, on dirt fields, on AstroTurf, on everything. And the first thing that you're going to look at is that the latex does tear, and it does have a few bits of tears, but it's nothing too much. It is a very durable latex that does last a very long time, especially even if you're putting it through some tough, nasty fields and some nasty dives. Try not to palm the ground though, because you will tear the glove a lot quicker if you palm the ground. For the price of about $35 US or 22 British pounds, the Freccia Spectra is a beginner's glove. It's a beginner training glove. I highly recommend it to all my keepers that are just starting out and they're looking to find out what they like in a good pair of gloves and to make sure that they're not wasting money and you're making sure you're getting a decent pair of gloves for $35. At that price range, it's very hard to find a good pair of gloves with good finger saves, so the Freccia Spectra is a good thing to look at. But if you are at the higher level and you want to get a good pair of training gloves, I might stray away from the Freccia Spectra and I would recommend that you go to a Giga Grip latex glove. And if you do have time, make sure to go to facebook.com/Freccia Gear to join in on the Freccia Spectra giveaway. All you have to do is comment with hashtag Goalkeepers Do It Best on the Facebook page of Freccia, and they will randomly give out a pair of free gloves to one of my subscribers. So make sure to check on facebook.com/Freccia Gear for a chance to win a pair of your own gloves. Thank you guys again, and I'll see you guys again next week.